the master or the mistress who fed it, but the rest of the community to be up and doing. Oh, remember when we used to tell each other, early in the morning, tomorrow when you hear the crow of the African black cock, you must know it's me, myself, and I. Saying thank you for everything you've done for me today and, of course, previously. Yet when the festivities came, we were so much in a hurry to dehumanize the African black cock. What did we do? We assassinated it and served its corpse on our plates, which we proudly called food. This is the African history class with a big fat, thick, tall, standing erect and very hairy every morning, like the cedar of Lebanon, surrounded by the beautiful blue blistering pinnacles of lapis lazuli, the African black cock. And this is our African proverb of the day. Our African proverb of the day is coming from Egypt. It says, and I quote, "Suffering in search of truth gives true meaning to the truth." Suffering in search of the truth gives true meaning to the truth. It is said that you will know the truth and the truth shall set you free. Okay? Through that history, freedom has never been achieved without resistance and strive. If truth brings freedom, then it is worth to suffer for. Think about it deeply. Now you go looking for the truth. Remember, Jesus Christ told you that He's the way, the light, and the truth, yeah? Or He didn't say that? And that you don't get to the Father unless you have the truth. Hallelujah. My brother, my sister, the truth is powerful. Some people might hate you for not lying to them. Some people might hate you for telling them the truth. There are some people like that. They won't even ask your opinion because they know that you will give them the right opinion, the truth. No, they want somebody who will lie to them. So they will not even listen to you. My brother, my sister, but on the day that they truly need the truth, they will come to you. A man should bask in pride if he's told that he speaks the truth. After all, the truth is a gem. The truth is more expensive than silver and gold. Do you believe in this? But go out on the streets of Accra. Put gold on one side and put truth on the other side. 9 out of every 10 will go for the gold and forget about the truth. I've had businessmen tell me, "Oh, Blakk, you know that you speak too much truth. You will never be rich." They say, in riches, you must be ready to marry the lie, or else forget it. Kennedy Japan told us that every businessman is a thief. Whether it was contextually placed or not, there's some level of truth in that. A lot of businessmen have no respect for the truth. Yet in their own homes, they want their wives to tell them the truth, their children to tell them the truth. The truth is not conditional. Oh yes, the truth is not conditional. You don't only tell me the truth at home, outside too, the truth must prevail. In fact, our proverb for today is deep, very deep. Suffering for the truth is very important. I need you to think about it deeply. It's from Egypt. Suffering in search of truth gives true meaning to the truth. The truth is valuable. Strive very hard to grab it. And when you grab it, give thanks. I leave it here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Papa J, and I'm a regular student of the African History Club. I love the African proverbs, Anomantua, original.
Yeah, this is Jack Coffee While. We're listening to Blakk Rasta, African History class. We also students here, and we like it. Yeah, more African stories, African history. You see?
The African History class. In fact, Blakk Rasta has brought something new. And this is where we are all listening to our own history. Ghana, Bakwasem, Bibi Mai, Bakwasem, Black, Nyamisha.
Otororo mono African History class Otororo mono African History class Blakk Rasta Glono. Agbolosu no alodo. Agbolosu kete kretu padang panyato makazo brogidiki so wonu mamo keke levo da levo. Agbolosu chakrisu ebe no gumofali keke tomodo akponu yedokonu agbegbe ahove edamela chianko achakonu logosiam odubu buyebu esuje hon tom nyina wewu kotokolo wuto afapora wula mowu noma omiavedu tete milete tutele ka ba movo pompo ebe no zimojade kazumado abonu kredo agbatre o agbolosu no alodo. Blakk Rasta moyo zo do ama odomo melekemoto waga abo wonu cho fefea.
Blakk Rasta. And of course, today, several years ago, African people put themselves on the map of history. This is what is referred to as Today in African History. Now, today in 1820, oh gosh, American abolitionist Harriet Tubman was believed to be born in Dorchester County, Maryland. She was born today in 1820. She would go on to successfully guide hundreds of runaway slaves to freedom as a conductor on the Underground Railroad. She's renowned as one of the greatest American heroes in history. Today in 1942, Arnaldo Tamayo Mendez, first black in space, was born. And today in 1954, actress and movie maker and talk show host Oprah Winfrey was born in Kosciuszko, right there in Mississippi. Oh gosh. She's a philanthropist. Oh gosh. Today in 1973, Egypt Air Flight 741 crashed into the Kyrenia Mountains in Cyprus, killing 37 people. Today in 1991, Nelson Mandela, who later became president of South Africa, and Chief Mogusuto Buthelezi held the first talks for almost 30 years between predominantly Zulu and Nkata and the ethnically mixed African National Congress. Today in 2001, Moses Davis, aka Beanie Man, appeared in the halfway tree criminal court on assault charges. Today in 2008, an Egyptian court ruled that people who do not adhere to one of the three religions recognized by the government, though they were not allowed to list any belief outside of these three, were still eligible to receive government identity documents. This is the African History Class. Now today in the African History Class, as part of our series of unique African traditions and cultures, we are taking you all the way through to the Maasai of Kenya and also Tanzania. They have a certain cultural practice there where visitors or strangers or guests are given something special. In fact, amongst some African people, and we spoke about that the other day, they give you their wives to keep you warm in the night. And this is amongst the Ovambo people. They are also called the Ozambo. When you pay them a visit, their area is so cold. After eating some good food at night and sitting by the fire to keep warm, they give you one of their wives, and they are polygamous people, so that you take the wife into the kraal, Kraal, and there you would continue with the warmth. Hallelujah. Today we are not talking about the Ovambo people. We are actually talking about the Maasai people. Now, amongst the Maasais, when a guest visits them, it is time for celebration. For them, family must take time to meet. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. You must pay regular visits. So if you are able to come on a visit, in fact, they cherish you. So amongst the Maasai, you know what they do when you visit? They will give you roasted meat. And it's not ordinary roasted meat. They roast it with a lot of beautiful spices. And you know the Maasai people are actually noted for this kind of jump dance. They will be straight and jump, boof, boof, very high up. This is the Maasai dance. And they normally like to carry their sticks, as you see in this photograph. Amongst the Maasais, they love their cattle. So they are cowboys. When you visit them, the first thing they do is to slaughter a cow for you. They will spend the whole day roasting this cow meat, aka beef, and they spice it so well. They have some of the best spices in the world, from pepper all the way through to salt, rock salt, not sea salt. Then they have some herbs. They grind the herbs and use that in the roasting of the meat. Now they roast it over cow fat. They smear cow fat on the meat so that as it's rolling on the fire, you hear ching, ching, ching. You will start to salivate even before the meat is brought to you. Now, when the meat arrives, this is where the story is. They will bring you fresh cow milk to drink, but it's not ordinary cow milk. They add cow blood to it. So it's blood and milk mixed together. So you see it is red, and you see the roasting of the meat here. The whole day they will roast the meat. Now what they also do to welcome their guests is to make you suck hot blood right from the cow straight away. So they injure the cow, and when the blood is coming out, you will take your mouth straight to the injury, and then you will suck it, and that's it. They are preparing hot blood so they can eat with the roasted meat. My brother, my sister, they normally will suck the blood directly from the neck of the cow after they have punctured the jugular vein. You will suck it, and they also will milk the cow and bring that to you, and you will drink. Now, what does the meat do the way it is roasted? What are exactly the spices used? Mixed with the blood, what does it do? In fact, it increases your libido. It gives you instant erection. In fact, it makes you stand tall in the bedroom. And it is the dream of the Maasai that any guest that they get, male guests, they encourage you to pick a wife amongst them. So, they make you uncomfortable at night. After giving you the concoction, you will have an erection that is so thick and hard. You cannot contain it until a woman helps you out. So on arrival, you are asked to look around and see who you would like to warm your bed when the night comes. They call your bluff when they start serving you with this roasted meat, the mixture of blood and milk. Within minutes, the animal in you starts nodding. You would have an instant erection. You will go back and ask, did you say I should choose a woman? Say yes. Are you ready? My brother, my sister, you would unleash your libido. The Maasais believe in childbirth. They believe in increasing their population. They believe in families. And there can't be families without children. So they encourage a lot of male and female relationships. Amongst the Maasai, my brother, my sister, they drink blood, raw blood. Sometimes they mix it with milk, and then you would enjoy some roasted meat with this. My brother, my sister, and according to many, this is very nutritious. Today in the African history class, we have journeyed all the way to the land of the Maasai, where we have introduced you to their sweet beverage of milk mixed with blood, garnished with some correct cow meat.
Luca Production. This is 3FM.
I'm certainly Blakk Rasta Ghana's #1 straight into the shock. And in the shock box today, where we bring you the latest in reggae, dancehall, and African music.